and welcome to another Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. Today, well, this is going to be a quick one. I'm talking about Werewolf, a party game for devious people. Yes, this is a game that I've played for quite some time. In fact, this is the go-to game when we used to have family gatherings like it. We used to play it on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Uh, Played it both times with when we had large groups of people together. It was just a great large group people game. It is player elimination, that is at the heart of it, and it is kind of a social deduction game. And if you haven't heard of Werewolf, then I don't know what to tell you. It's been around for a long time. It has various forms like Mafia and other iterations, but at its core, you have werewolves that are devouring townspeople. The townspeople wake up and vote to figure out who is the werewolf, and they execute it. And if it's a werewolf, great. And if they get rid of all the werewolves, they win. If it's a townsperson, well, they messed up. And if they eventually gets to the point where the werewolves and the townspeople have balance, the werewolves win. That is the basis of the game. Now, this version here, and I said when I played it, I never played with a bought-in version of it. I mean, there are cards that come out with, because there's various different roles. You have the werewolves and town people, but then there's a seer is in the basic game, which can figure out which, knows who the werewolves are, but they've got to be careful how they tell that to people, or they get a chance to know who the werewolves are. Let's put it that way. But there's all kinds of various roles, and Mafia is the same way. They add a bunch of roles to the game. So, but I usually just write out the roles on a piece of paper and hand them out to people, and we just, every time we played it, we create new slips of paper. But this one is cards, at least I hope it is. I picked this one off of Temu, and I know you're going to start saying, hey, don't be buying stuff off Temu because they're just ripping off other people. Well, some of the games that you get on there have really good prices, and it's because they're kind of are a ripoff of the original game, or they don't give you the same packaging, or they don't give you all the same components. This, though, is a deck of cards that, as I said, I usually write on my own. Werewolf is kind of a public domain game, so to speak. So, I mean, I'm not, I don't think I'm, cutting into someone's profits by, buying a deck of cards off Temu at a greatly reduced price. I'm having trouble with getting this open here. But you know what? You guys tell me. You guys can go ahead and give me your lecture on that. That's okay. Anyway, so here we go. Here is this deck of cards. I'm assuming it has all the rules in here, and maybe even have the rules. I don't know. We'll see. Very tightly packed whenever you get some of these things, especially off Temu, but these off-product type stuff, they are, the packaging is very, very tight. So what do we got in here? This is Space Team, new mission awaits. Okay, that's like an ad for something. Okay. Here's a moderator guide. Okay, that's kind of cool. So there's the rules for Werewolf, for the moderator, character guide, villager, werewolf, seer, doctor, drunk, witch. So some of the different roles. As I said, this is very much a role game. Here are the rules. Very nice. So you see it all in there. Pull out a little bit. Here's some more rules. Card 2 of 2. And these cards aren't bad. I mean, they're kind of thin, but, you're not shuffling with these things. And the rest of these are going to be rolls. So we've got villager and seer, villager and drunk, witch, moderator. Oh, I got 2 moderators. Doctor, alpha werewolf. Ooh, what are all these things? Add your own special rule. Oh, so you can add your own roles here. Most of this is that, so that's kind of weird. Got a lot of those extra roles there. Got a lot of werewolves. They need more villagers in here. Here's just regular villagers. Here we go. So you can see, you can play as many people as you have roll cards here. There's a set rules on balancing the werewolves versus the villagers. Anyway, so I thought I'd pick up this deck of cards. It was cheap. This goes in Kilroy's Bargains. And, yeah, it's on Temu, but, what the heck. As I said, it saves me the trouble of scribbling them out on index cards every Thanksgiving and Christmas. Anyway, love to know your thoughts on this or on Werewolf. As I said, we as a family played the game quite a bit. I mean, even though it's not necessarily the best theme for very young kids, but heck, my family has been playing it, since with younger kids for quite some time, and everybody kind of gets into it. It's very much one of those games where it depends on the group you're with. Some people can make it really fun, and some people maybe not so much. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching.